Folks, thanks for joining in. Today is really exciting because I've finally been able to get the flow up and running, the entire flow. So the users can create a bot in our bot platform. They can upload files to it and then they can chat with it using CometChat. So this completes the entire circle. And when they chat via CometChat, the bot still references the files to provide an answer. So yeah, that feels really exciting to me. Let's jump right in from where we left off last time. Last time around, we had enabled ngrok, but we had not set up the service as yet to accept the data. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm asking you to create a basic API endpoint. And I've given it a sample of what kind of content would come in from CometChat. It's gone ahead and created it. So now let's make sure that the URL is correct. Let's send out a message and see what happens. You can see it has redirected it to login. So we need to make sure that the login is bypassed. In the future, we can add additional authentication to this, but for the purpose of this demo, I do not want to add that. I've also asked it to integrate the bot ID in the URL so that we can identify which bot is calling it. And I've asked it to add this information in the configuration page. So this is the URL that I'm getting. So this is basically the bot ID. So I'm just simply updating the URL in the CometChat dashboard for the bot. Now let's see if it's working. It's still redirecting it. Now that's fixed. Let's try it again. It should now work. Okay, it has accepted the response and given us a status okay. Now let's modify it to send out a response. So I've given it relevant code from CometChat's API documentation. And now I'm just going to wait for it to make those relevant changes. Now that this is done, you should now be able to get a response out. I'm getting a response, but I'm getting it from system and not from the gym bot. And it's looping because it's sending the same message back again and again to itself. I think the URL endpoint was incorrect. So I've asked it to modify the URL endpoint. Now let's try another message. Yep, there we go. So now we have got a response back from Gymbot. Now let's modify the echo bot to actually fetch the response from OpenAI and send it back to the user. So now I've got Gymbot. I've uploaded a workout file, which is associated with this bot. And then in settings, I've configured everything with CometChat. And I tested this before and I'm testing it again now. It takes a little bit of time because I'm running this on local, but on a server, it would be able to fetch the response from OpenAI very quickly. There we go. We have got the response and you can see that this has been fetched from a file. We can later modify this response to remove the markdown syntax and replace it with standard content. So there you have it. We have built out the entire flow now with CometChat. In future episodes, we'll be adding other integrations such as Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp. So stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.